Here we are again, waiting at Hook Road Arena Boot Fair, and they make the cars wait. So normally, well, to start with, you've seen me in a roundabout on previous videos, and once you get in, there's still another queue to get in. So you'll probably be here for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. I'm just waiting to get into that second field up there. Yeah, when you actually get into the field, there's two queues. The left-hand one is buy, the right-hand one is sell. And the bloke confused me today because he looked at me and he said, keep to the right. So I thought, well, I don't want to get in that long line over there of sellers. So I drove past him a little bit perturbed and confused. And then had a word with one of the sellers I know and was going, what's going on? And then kind of turned around to talk to the bloke and pulled a muscle in my groin. So that's a good start to the day. We'll see how we go today. It's another lovely day. So it will be jacket off pretty shortly. Probably fleece off too. I've got my water today. I forgot my water yesterday. And I'm hoping just to focus home in and get some nice bits. I want to get something different. I want to get something a bit like, I wouldn't mind picking up consoles. I don't mind doing that as long as they're cheap enough. But I want to fill the car. That's what I want to do. I want a good amount of stock. That's my dream. It's my dream in life. We'll see how we go. May do some filming if I have time, but the focus is on getting the stuff. So I'll catch you later. Boot fair number 2. This is down at Rusper. You can hear the planes going over right near kind of Gatwick area. And it's a farm. I have to drive off into a little field, park in a field. And the queue's already forming. Probably got about 20 minutes to get in. I've just seen a guy in a red hat. I'm wondering if it's Happy Chap. I don't think it is. We'll see. Anyway, looking forward to this one, but also looking forward to getting home and having a rest after this. So I'll catch you later. Okay, got 2 boot fairs worth to go through, and it kind of reminded me today of like boot fairs I might have done 2 or 3 years ago with the stuff I picked up, which was a little bit strange. So first off is the Hook one. Went round there, and then with the amount of stuff I got, I thought, well, I'm going to go up Rusper. It's quite a nice day as well, and got a lot of stuff at Rusper. Nothing absolutely outstanding. There's one little weird thing which I'll show you at the end, but let me whip through it. It shouldn't take that long. Okay, so over here we have the Hook stuff. A label printer. It's very dirty. It costs 50p. I think I might pay too much for this. Roberts radio. Haven't bought a Roberts alarm radio for a long time. That was a £5. I just got it because it looked nice. It's got this bit at the back which kind of, I think, clips in. But I think I may have overdone on that. The Star Wars very beat up version, they wanted a £5 for that, which is way too much. It says complete on it, but of course I won't believe that. It was sellotaped up as well. Got it for £2.25. The 2 controllers and the remote control, that was £6 for all of those. I think they wanted £3 each for these, but I've got that chucked in. And again, this is I always pick up this one because it's the one we use, so that's kind of useful. This is quite a nice thing. I don't know if I've overpaid on it, but certainly sort of man cavey thing. That was £10. They wanted 15, I think, or maybe 20. Can't quite remember. And again, I've paid up a bit on these, and I'm hoping it's worth it. Originally £20 each, got them for 18. I tend to concentrate on just getting the engines and the larger ones, and in a new condition as well. I bought previously, and the boxes are a little bit dinked, so I'm hoping that's all right. Need a bit of research on that. A couple of DS's, got to check whether they're working. They were £10 each, with one charger. I have got spare chargers, but I'll probably I'll see how many chargers I've got. I may well sell that with the charger. This is not Donkey Kong. It is Mario Kart, which is always nice to have. That was £3. The first of a few Mr. Men collections. And this is the sort of thing I used to pick up a few years ago. That was £5, I think. And the stall, picked up one of these stalls the other day. But this is a nice one actually, because it's weaved on the bottom as well. The other one wasn't, and the legs are quite nice. Sort of like they go out at a bit of an angle. That was a £5. A clock which doesn't work, unfortunately. We are after a clock, and this is one of those ones that automatically resets to the right time, but it's just going round and not resetting. But it was only £1, so that's not too bad. And the Sony tape player and the Colin Dexter books were bought together for £5, and that was Hook. So I got all that, and I kind of thought, yeah, well, not too bad, but not huge amounts, not anything amazing. And then went to Rusper and got this lot of stuff over here. So just going through, let's start over here. This is a pair of diesel jeans. Don't do a lot of clothes these days, but I thought, well, let's have a go on these. And they were £5. These trainers, Tommy Hilfiger trainers, I think they were five or six, can't quite remember. A set of Lemony Snickets, which I haven't bought for a long time, and I was actually clearing out sort of like some odds and ends, but this was the complete set. And it was a £5, so I thought, well, I'll go for that. And they used to sell for around 30, but I don't think it does now. It'll probably be like 20 quid, hopefully. We'll see. But and again, another couple of Mr. Men. I haven't picked these up for years. Used to sort of pick them up all the time. They were £4 each. A couple of, I think there's 4 or 5 golf club covers. 3 Pro Tech and 2 Callaway. That was £3. This Machima personal stereo with headphones and battery. That was £1. So that would be interesting. The Grow Egg was £1. Probably put it with a Grow clock when I get one. The Sanyo was £1. I think. This thing, which looks like just an old LCD player, an old LCD game, but it's got different cartridges in. It's a weird little thing. Just caught my interest. Advanced Game Player is what it's called. That was £1 too. The lightsaber, that was £2. The Curl Secret, which I've got before a lot of times, that was £5. And this Stratego, I don't think I've had that before. I think I've sort of like seen the game. That was £3. I've got a whole batch of Xbox One games. I think there's 12. So 3, 6, 9, 11. I think there's one kicking around somewhere. I think it was 12 when I bought it. That was 20 quid. Really, it's just filler. I've got a couple of Xbox Ones I've got to sell. So, yeah, nothing really. All a load of Call of Duty and Battlefield titles. Battlefront's quite nice to have, I think. Not worth any money, I don't think. But just, you know, I can stick 2 or 3 of those games with the console and make it more sellable. This little Bush tape recorder with the power supply, it's got a USB on it, so it's obviously a fairly newish one. That was £4, down from a £5. Logo board game was £1. That's not a huge resale value, but always does sell, and probably will sell for like 7, 8 quid, something like that around Christmas. So from £1, I'm happy to do that. A couple of Harry Potter paperbacks, which will make up bundles. That they were £1.50 each. The Monopoly was £1. Again, sort of standard stuff. This is the interesting one. This one. But I'll go through the rest of the stuff first. A nice pair of Adidas footy boots. They were £5. The phone was £1, which I thought was quite good for a retro-looking phone. It's, I think it's a modern. It's not an old one or an old one that's been converted. It's a modern reproduction. It's because it's got, like, you know, modern cables on it. But I'm sure someone will have that for probably about 20 quid. And in here, got a load of old Johnny Jackson. So this took me back. And got a lady who does go to the boot fair, who I bought these off probably about four or 5 years ago. And she's got a whole load of them. And I've also got an Action Man parachute in there. I might actually buy. She's got a whole load because I think her dad owned a toy shop. So I'm going to go down and see her, and I might be buying boxes and boxes of these. It all depends whether it's kind of worth it. These do sell on eBay, but are a little bit long tail. So it's weighing up whether it's worth the storage space and how long they're going to take to shift. I will double my money on those, but yeah, it is a question of time and space. And yeah, this one, I just thought it was the most interesting thing. You know, it is all there. My worry was, I had a quick look. Box is a bit beat up. So we have the instructions. We have a free colouring book of. This is something not to do with it, but if you want an anatomy colouring book, there you go. Probably be sold separately. I was a little bit worried all the bits weren't here, but they are all here. They were sort of had some bones rattling around at the bottom of the box, and we got a complete set. Just a couple of bits of elastic, I think, have broken. But yeah, that was a very interesting one. Got no idea how much that will be worth. Might be worth £2, but I bought it for £3. So fingers crossed, we'll make some money. So yeah, I like the look of that. So that's bank holiday hauls for you. It was quite good to get quite a good amount of stuff. No major buys though, but lots of stuff that can go on and probably be listed for like £15-20 around that. Some a bit cheaper, some a bit more expensive, admittedly. But it certainly kept me busy on the listing front, and we'll inject some new stock into the store, which is nice. If you did enjoy it, do click thumbs up. Sub if you're not subbed. It does help the channel. And I'll be going to the boot fair on Wednesday, so that's only in a couple of days' time. But in the meantime, I do need to do a load of packing. I've kind of left it to the last knocking, so I need to get that done, because that's been sort of like stacking up, because I've had 4 days not to do it, and I've just been going to boot fairs. But yeah, do click thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.